Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's see today's question. So today's question we are taking this up from the topic of limits. And if I talk about the question which is given to us here from this topic, the question tells us that there are two functions f of x and g of x. F of x it's basically 5 minus mod of x minus 2 and g of x it's nothing but mod of x plus 1, where we have been told for those both functions that x belongs to R, which is your list of real numbers. Further, the question tells us if f of x attains maximum value at alpha and g of x attains minimum value at beta. So we have been told this that f of x attains maximum value at alpha and g of x attains minimum value at beta. Then the question is further asking us to figure out the value of limit x tends to minus alpha beta. The function that is given to us here is x minus 1 x square minus 5x plus 6 divided by x square minus 6x plus 8. So this is the function that is given to us. We have to find the limit of this value at x tends to minus alpha beta, and we have been asked what will be the value of this. And if I talk about the answer choices that we have been given here, the options are: first option 1 over 2, second option we have been given is minus 1 over 2, third option 3 over 2, and the last option here we have been given is minus 3 over 2. So we need to basically figure out what will be the correct answer for the question that is given to us here. Let's see how to solve this question further. Before starting off with the solution, I would first like to tell you that please do subscribe to my channel and support the channel as well, because it takes lots of efforts in making these videos for you on everyday basis. And it is free for you, but also motivates me to put up better content to try to make the solutions as easy as possible for you to understand them in a better way. Let's try to solve the question further. So if I see, I have been given two functions. One is f of x, 5 minus mod of x minus 2. Now in this function, we have been told that f of x attains a maximum value at x equals to alpha. So if I want to find out what is the value of alpha, so basically if I want my function to become maximum here, so if this function has to become maximum, I know it is 5 minus this entire expression. So if I have to find a maximum value where subtraction is there between the two numbers, the second number should be as small as possible. So I'll have the maximum value after subtraction. So 5 minus smallest value possible for mod. We know mod of anything is always positive or 0. So the minimum value I can have for the mod here is 0. So if I want this expression to become 0, which is inside the mod, I have x minus 2 equal to 0. That gives me x is equal to 2. So for this function 5 minus mod of x minus 2, I have at x equals to 2, this function will attain a maximum value. And when I have that, it is told to me that this function will attain a maximum value at alpha. So alpha in this case becomes 2. So we have value of alpha, that is 2. Now let's talk about the next idea, g of x. So g of x, if I talk about, which is nothing but mod of x plus 1. So if I have to find the value of g of x here, I know this function attains a minimum value at x equals to beta. So now if I have to find the value of beta here, the minimum value for this, so basically that entire function is inside the mod. So minimum value I can have for this function inside the mod equals to 0. So if I want this entire function to become equal to 0, I get x plus 1 equals to 0. That gives me x equals to minus 1. So once I have x equals to minus 1, I get my other value, that is beta, which is nothing but minus 1. So I have got alpha with me. Now I have got beta with me also. So if I just find out the product of alpha into beta with a minus sign, it basically makes it minus of 2 into minus 1, which is plus 2. So I get this value of minus alpha beta. Now let's just put that in the expression of the limits and find it out. So limit x tends to minus alpha beta, which is nothing but 2, and the function's entire expression is given by x minus 1, x square minus 5x plus 6 I can write as x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6, dividing it by the other quadratic function x square minus 6x plus 8. If I factorize that, x square minus 4x minus 2x plus 8. So if I see limit x tends to 2, the first function would become x minus 1. The second part of this same numerator becomes, if I take x common, x minus 3 minus 2 common, x minus 3. So I get x minus 3 into x minus 2. Denominator, if I further solve this, x common, x minus 4 minus 2 common, x minus 4. So it gives you x minus 2 into x minus 4. You get this 2 cancelled. If I just put the value of x as 2 now, so I get 2 minus 1, 2 minus 3, and 2 minus 4. So from this entire expression, I get this as 1 into minus 1 divided by minus 2. So that cancels out, gives you 1 into 1, which is 1, and divided by 2, I get this as half. So if I see the answer choice that matches here with the question asked, the answer becomes half, and that matches with option A. So A becomes the correct answer here for the question that is given to us. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions on limits. I'll see you again tomorrow with some other question from some other topic, and we are going to continue our series of questions on JEE mains. So stay tuned for more videos to roll out. Also, if you're enjoying these videos that we are doing on everyday basis, please do like the videos as well, and do subscribe to my channel and share this channel with your friends also who are involved in the preparation of questions on JEE, so they can also take the benefit from these questions which we are solving on everyday basis. Thank you.